Matron, take them away.
Bum, 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 bum. And a warm welcome to one and all. Yes, it's Coffee with Scruff, and we're going to try and cut through Forex. Oh no, my lightsaber went a bit limp.
Insert floppy disk. You got your floppy disk?
And it's my wedding anniversary, so that's no good, is it? We'll do that again. Cut through the noise. Must have had me Viagra.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But if it's Coffee with Scruff, it can't be Coffee with Scruff unless I got a coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and he likes it in his Forex mugs. That's what Joanne sells. Find it in the shelf below. So what am I doing? Oh shit, she'll kill us. Bollocks. I'll just put a coffee stain on top of the stairs, boys and girls. She'll go mental.
So I...
You listen to me, you son of a bitch.
Alright, so she's probably going to cut me bollocks off, let alone, no wonder it's limp. Oh shit, she'll really kick off. Such is my life. What we're doing with Coffee with Scruff today is talking about time management and how you do multiple accounts, etc. Because as many of you know, I do have multiple accounts. And I trade my wage account, I trade a couple of small accounts that I'm doing for the squad. You'll see that there's one on Black Bull. I use that for leverage, and you can trade at 10p a point. And we started with 200 quid, and it's now doing quite well. If you want to follow the journey with anything I talk about, there is links below. And Black Bull, if you haven't got a lot of money, is an excellent way to go. If you want to go through Prop, which is another account that I have, you can use sort of 5%ers. And obviously investment, well, you can do that through likes of Darwin X, which is an index fund of your own, or through something like Vanguard. These are all things that I use myself personally. So let's have a little think about how I do my day, because that is the question that was asked by Little Rascal there. A little salute to you. Now, talking of questions, I'm going to start trying to do Q&As, bit on the board, on the screen, whatever, driven by you guys. Now, obviously, if you just want my full strategy and say, just show me what you do, I'll be fine. That ain't happening. You want to see that, it goes in the squad. Okay? But if you want general advice and see how things are and put little bits and pieces together, drop a question. I'll come on the camera and I'll answer it for you. And we'll work through. And that's what today is all about. How do I manage multiple accounts? Well, let's have a little look at a scenario. You've got 24 hours in one day. Let's just drop a couple of things on. So I've got one account, which is a wage. Now that is mirrored into Prop. So whatever I do on one, I'm going to do on the other automatically. Okay, so that's easy. Don't have to think about it too much. I'm only analysing one chart and I'm just opening 2 deal tickets. I have 2 small accounts, which I've just told you about, Bull and the other one, which is IG, which we're doing just footsie. Problem with the footsie one is it has a 50p minimum criteria to get into it. On a 200 balance, you are pretty much over leveraged at the time. It's why I'm doing 2 different types to show you the stress points. Okay, so we've got that times 2. Then we've got swing account. Okay, got a couple of swing accounts. They're a doddle. You know, going to take a couple of minutes. And then 4 is investment. That can be with Darwin X or Vanguard, depending on how you do it, position trading. So where am I going at with this? So in this scenario, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts to operate in one day. Now I think where people get lost and struggle is they try to trade them all at the same time. That is suicide. You can't do it. It's likewise trading multiple assets at the same time while you're trading. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. And I think anybody who does it is pretty much gambling. Now, if you can do it, more power to you. But personally, I can't. I can and I have, but I find it very stressful and I can't do it for a long period of time. I prefer to drill in to a single asset and then concentrate on that asset till it's complete and then move forward. Now, on a morning, I start my day like this. So straight away, if I'm looking at this scenario, where's my starting? Well, I've got 24 hours in a day from the moment I wake up. So at 6 a.m, that would be here. So my first hour is waking up, basically pulling myself together, having a cup of coffee, all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and seeing what goes on. Fine. Now this takes me to 7 a.m. Now I'm going to trade these 2 hour blocks. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. 2 hour blocks, but they're broken up because between 7 and 8 I'm going to trade the bull account. Right? There's a morning surge every morning as European opens. There's normally a spike, and I'm looking for one trade and a daily target off that one trade. Now my daily target at the moment is minimum. It can be 10 pips, 20 pips, whatever you want. But I set it as a monetary target, and I do it between 7 and 8 based on criteria I know comes in every day. Right? So I do that. That account is now put to one side. Don't look at it no more. Between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m, I trade the FTSE account, which is the other small account. And I do the same thing. I look for one trade or one setup, it's set and forget, goes in, does its job for the amount of pips that I want for the day. That's it. Game over. Now I'm also having a meeting at 8:30 most mornings with the guys in the squad. So I can set that up. I've got like half an hour before. Talk to the guys in the squad and I have it on a screen to the side and I keep a monitor on what's going on. Now, in amongst all of this, between 6 and 9, I'll have read the economic calendar, so I know what's going on, and I've read that before 7 o'clock. I've made my strength sheet. That's done before 8 o'clock, because I do it as in when I'm doing all the other bits and pieces. Then I talk to guys, and then at 9 o'clock I'm free. I know what I'm doing. I've traded the 2 small accounts already, and they would just be in the background if they haven't cashed out. And then I'm ready to go to market. Not only am I ready to go to market, I know what product I've got, and I know roughly what my day targets are. Now I break that up as well. So at 9 a.m, I will do a couple of hour block, and I'll trade wage and prop at the same time. What I do on one is mirrored over onto the other one. Very, very simple. Nothing to do. They're set up, or the trade idea is set up between 9 and 10 o'clock. So that's 10 a.m. We're now coming to 11 through to 1. So that's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. In that time, I'm just monitoring what I've done, because trades should be already in place. If they're not, check the top of each hour, see if they're ready to go. I allot that time for meetings. I have meetings with various people. You know, I'll speak to brokers. I'll interview people. I'll do one-on-ones with people. I do it in that time block. And I do it in that time block because if I am doing a one-to-one, it's live. I can show it in the moment. And I think that's fair, because I don't believe in retrospective charts. I do everything in the moment, as you see. And I do my meetings in there. Sometimes it spills over and I've got to juggle my day about. 1 o'clock, I'm done. So you've got then 2 p.m, 3, 4, 5 p.m, That's my afternoon block. There, I'm doing things for the squad, whether I'm making another video. I might do videos like this where I've got time to do it. Time's my own, or I might just even go out for the afternoon. You know, why not? Been out looking for a car recently, do a little bit of work in the house if I so wish. Sorted. So that takes me up to 5 o'clock. This block, which is 6 p.m, 7, 8, 9, is family. Family time. Alright, so I do family time. But there's a caveat in that. It's because I should really change that to, well, I suppose they are family, which is the squad. So it's fam and squad. Just put it like that. Because at 8 o'clock, twice a week, so that'll be here, I have a meeting with them on a night time, so the guys have best of both worlds. Because there's some people like Asian session. Okay? But Joanne's okay with that. Monday and a Wednesday, that's what we do. But Joanne's normally in bed about 8, 9 o'clock anyway, because she likes a bit of kip. Get her beauty sleep. She doesn't need it because she's beautiful anyway.
You're taller than I imagined.
I'm bigger in every department.
Right. Takes me to 10 p.m. Right. Swing is what I do there. Markets are dead. I have a number of swing accounts all set up. I can scan them in about 10 minutes because I use a two-stage trigger to get into the markets, which also acts as a warning. And it just takes seconds to figure out what that is. And then I'll have a look at it. If it's good, fine. I'll just put pending orders. It's all on daily chart, so it doesn't matter. So I only need to look at it once a day. And then at 11 p.m, all the way through is bed. It's a planned day. Now I've missed out one account. Well, two actually. If you call it Darwin X as well, because they're all position, which is position trades. Where's position come into this? It doesn't. Don't look at it at all. I look at it once a week. On a Sunday morning. It takes me 2 minutes. Just look at it, see if it's fine. Do an update. And then just let it get on for another week. A lot of the time, certainly with my Vanguard account, I look at it once a month. So time-wise, it doesn't take me any time at all. That's how I plan my day. And I think what happens with a lot of guys is they put no planning into it. They just think, right, I'm here. Give me what you've got. What you mean? You're not trading. I'm ready. Why are you not ready? Let's go. No. If I don't get my trades in the time frames that I put in, don't matter. Don't bother. Do it again tomorrow. But I know every morning, 7 till 8, there is a surge. And if you plot gold, you will see that surge. And it does it all the time. It's risk on, risk off as sort of traders are starting to come into market. So it surges it. So I capitalise on that. There's also a surge between 8 and 9 on the FTSE. But not only is it a surge, you can check it to see where the levels are and set and forget, which is what I do, and let that get on with it. Let the open get out the way, and then I spend a couple of hours getting trades ready for my wage, and away we go. And it's all done on hourly charts. So I just look at the top of the hour. Is it ready to go? Yes. Well, in we go. Is it ready to go? No. Well, where logically will it be ready to go? Put a pending order in. So everything's kind of automated to a degree. If you're sitting in front of the screen watching 5-minute charts and 1-minute charts, searching for every trade, you'll find you'll lose your time, but more importantly, you'll lose your mind. you can't concentrate that long. Break it up into segments. And then from there, you'll have a proper trading plan and you'll be fine. And that's how I do it. That's how I manage multiple accounts. So I hope that helps. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you on the next one.